Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is One Accord Level 2 podcast. Hope everybody's being blessed, safe, and well. Hope everybody's doing good. Many prayers for comfort, healing, strength, and peace to all who need it. Make sure you check on your loved ones and your friends. You never know what they're going through. Um, Shout out to my brother James. Um, I know he's going through a hard time. It's been 3 years since his wife has been gone. And I wanted to take the time out on this podcast today to make sure to know that he is loved. We, the collective family of people who care about people and who have sympathy and empathy for others, wishing you, again, many prayers for comfort, healing, strength, and peace, and that you have some sort of balance today. You're not forgotten. Neither is your wife. And we got much love for you, bro. So keep your head, and we're here for you. Start off the day with that. Number two, sometimes in life you see things coming, sometimes you don't. We're just going to be bluntly honest about a thing, and we're going to switch subjects we're going to play metaphor today. But sometimes when somebody tells you something and you don't listen, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. Sometimes when people tell you stuff and you are not heeding what they're saying, as I've said to some people, you're listening, but you're not hearing. You're listening, but you're not hearing me. And so this one is a shout out to AJ Brown for the Philadelphia Eagles. I know he had a not so good game yesterday. I know the team overall didn't have a not so good game, but sometimes when you know how things are going to go, sometimes you just know. And he was exactly right. And even if we would have won yesterday, it still would have been the same thing. So AJ Brown had said you can't keep putting a Band-Aid over something that needs to be fixed. Our defense cannot continue to carry us week to week, and our offense sputters or doesn't do what it's supposed to do. We need to score when we need to score. So once again, here's what my prediction was just the other day. I said we have to take McCaffrey and we have to take Kittle out of the game, because if we do not, they're X factors on Madden, on the video game, and you know what I'm saying, and they can wreck the game. And I think San Francisco had a good enough game plan to do that. But the core issue, we couldn't score when we needed to. We couldn't make certain plays when we needed to. And I don't understand why they couldn't. I do understand, because our offensive coordinator and the play calling. But also there was never any consistency across the board. Everybody wants to talk about turning that on switch. Well, in order for you to do that, there has to be some consistency there for you to turn on a on switch. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, even Klay Thompson, you know what I'm saying, at certain point in times, they had an on switch, but there was some consistency that was there. Rhythm that was there. So AJ Brown was correct. I don't want to hear anything about he's a diva and okay, he wants the ball a lot more. Okay, well, he only has 73 catches on the year. I would want the ball a lot more too. And then there's been some games where he didn't even have maybe more than 2 or 3 targets. So I don't want to hear that foolishness either. And the other part of that is looking at the game as a whole. We need another third corner. Actually, technically, we really need a fourth corner. Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell and a couple of those other guys cannot do everything on their own. We need to have another corner, and we need to be able to get that during the offseason. That's going to be priority number one. And number two, I think we need another edge rusher. I think we need somebody who can come out the edge, other than what we have, that we can, you know, that we can do a thing. So I think we need to start there with that too. But yeah, sometimes in life, people will tell you about what's coming. People will tell you, hey, this is an issue. This is a core issue. I see it, and it's not getting any better, and you're not listening, or you're not heeding what I'm saying, or you just blow me off in general. Well, guess what, people? Look at what happened. Now we're back to square one. Now we're sitting at home, and now San Francisco's going on to play whoever that they play. So I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in the offensive coordinator. I will presume that I'm going to hope that he will be fired. I'm going to hope that A.J. Brown is not traded. But we need to make sure that we get a new offensive coordinator. We need to make sure we get possibly, because they didn't get Dotson involved in the play calling. We need to get another third wide receiver. I really hope he comes back because I want to see them running back again. And we need another edge rusher, and we need a game. We need to have another two corners. We need to be able to have that great shell defense that we had before. And I know we lost a lot of talent after the Super Bowl last year, and we weren't going to be able to pay everybody. But guess what? I guarantee you, if we had even a couple of those players that we were and we had an offensive coordinator, I guarantee we would have won the game. But guess what? Ifs for fists, we all be drunk. So guess what? I'm not even going to play that game. We lost. We need to own it. And I'm ready to get back to work, and I'm ready to do whatever needs to happen for Philly to be back. And I'm not even on the team or a coordinator or anything, but I know I know something good when I see it. Kellen Moore, he worked through some things, the year before last, and like he's like, hey, y'all the 4 best players in the NFL, top 5, top 10 position, depending on you asking which day the wind's blowing. Go out there and do your thing, and we have a scheme for it to attack. And we didn't have that with Mr. Potato Head. So it is what it is. So like I said, we're moving on to next year, and I'm hoping that they fix these glaring holes and issues. This is One Accord Level 2 Podcast. Be blessed, be safe, be well. I'll holler at you on the flip side.